Hello viewers, welcome to my Doctor Who themed YouTube channel, Who Ventures. In this video I have a classic Who review of The Tomb of the Cybermen. Now as you can see, this is filmed in black and white. I decided to film the stories that were filmed in black and white. I decided to film my reviews in black and white, and the same goes for the colour stories. If the story was in colour, then my review will be in colour. I thought that would be an easy reference guide to other absolute brand new beginners to watching classic Who. So when you see there's a review video on my channel, you can tell that it's an earlier story. Now, this is what the cover looks like, easy in colour obviously. This is a season 5 story, and it features the second Doctor, and his companions are Jamie and Victoria. So, going to be a little spoiler alert before I read the plot to you. Okay. The TARDIS arrives on the planet Talos. Sorry for any mispronunciations of it. Where an Earth archaeological expedition led by Professor Parry is attempting to uncover the lost tombs of the Cybermen. With a lot of help from the Doctor, the archaeologists enter the tombs. There, one of the party, Klieg, reveals himself and his business partner, Kaftan, to be planning to revive the Cybermen. He wants to use their strength, allied with the intelligence of his own Brotherhood of Logicians, to create an invincible force for conquest. It transpires, however, that the tomb is actually a giant trap, designed to lure humans suitable for conversion into further Cybermen, a fate that almost befalls Kaftan's assistant, Cybermen. After fending off an attack by Cybermats, small but dangerous cybernetic creatures, the Doctor eventually defeats the revived Cybermen, led by their controller, and reseals the tombs. The controller is apparently destroyed in the process. Okay, let's have a look at my notes. Now overall, I thought this was an excellent story. I really enjoyed it actually. I'll go through in order of my notes. The titles come on and I really like them because they just look like a Rorschach test. So I really like the design of the titles, and that because they're nice and neat as well. They're not all over the place. It's a nice little Rorschach test unfolding. Then Patrick Troughton comes on. He's so cute and he's got his cute dimples and everything. So I thought he's really cute to start with. And then we go in the TARDIS, and I really like that the sound on the dialogue, how it sort of echoes that, because I don't know why, I just liked hearing that. And Victoria's got this amazing dress on from the olden days. It's all ruffly and big skirt, and I want to cosplay as Victoria in that dress because it's beautiful. It's a shame she had to change out of it, but it was more practical to wear that mini dress, I think, although she could have done with trousers really. Jamie, quite like Jamie. I'm still not totally sure about him, but he seems quite cool. And then they have that pod outside, cut it outside, and there's a pod that's got checker pattern on. That's proper 60s that is this. Now, and then these archaeologists come and they have old Hollywood style music. Now, I'll tell you a story about old Hollywood style stuff. I really liked when the music came on because it made me feel all tingly, because that's one of my favourite things what I used to collect. I still do a little bit. There's old Hollywood magazines all about old Hollywood and all the old Hollywood annuals from the 50s. I used to correspond. I saw an advert in a movie magazine that you could get memorabilia and magazines, and used to correspond with the person who ran this little company. I used to write handwritten letters to each other, like kind regards. It was so lovely. And then I used to send a cheque off, and he'd send me like brown paper parcels with open them, and the smell of old magazines and books wafted into your face, and I'd look these magazines all excited and look at all the old pictures and everything, and I love corresponding like that. It's just so old fashioned and it's lovely. See, that's what I used to collect, and one of the films I really liked was Red Rivet, because I fell in love with Montgomery Clift. See, that was one of my favourite films, which I've still got. And I thought the music in this first part of this Tomb of the Cybermen was just like, was the dramatic Hollywood music, and I really enjoyed that. I was a bit disappointed that it started off like that with the music, but sort of didn't really follow it through. I think they could have, especially in the scene where the Cybermen attack and start wrestling with them, I thought it could have done with a little bit of dramatic music, because it felt, to me personally, a bit flat on that scene. So after the atmospheric music and outside bit, we want to get through the doors. Now first of all, before we get through the doors, visually I like that tiled wall, sort of mosaic tiled wall. I just really like the look of it. See, they try to open the doors, but they can't do it, and then the doctor comes along with his crew, and Jamie tries to open the doors, and Jamie's got his hands on his hips like that. I thought that looked nice. Oh, Jamie's got his hands on his hips. Look, these. The Cybermen logos on the doors, they're brilliant. I think the Cybermen logos all the way through looked absolutely cool. They remind me of the Transformers. Now this is sort of retroactively reminds me, like things from the past reminding me of stuff from the future, because I'm watching it in a reverse, really. Well, they were in the 80s. I used to nick off with the Optimus Prime toy, because it was my brother's, so he used to play with it, and it had the holographic sticker thing on. It's just a square sticker, and you used to have to rub it, and then the logo would appear. One of the Cybermen logos sort of reminded me a bit of that, so I like that, so I smiled. Yeah. And then, anyway, the doctor comes along with his crew and trying to open these doors, and then Cybermen, he comes along, and because you know they're probably not really heavy doors, but he pushes the doors and he makes them look really heavy. I thought that's excellent acting. Excellent acting all round on making the props seem weighty. All the levers make everything seem proper weighty, and everything's excellent. So eventually they get through the doors, and then they go in this most amazing set. Well, actually, before that, there's a bit where the doctor grabs Jamie's hand, because he thinks he's a toy, he goes, grabs his hand and goes, ooh, ooh. Oh, that's funny. I like, that's the first time I've met Patrick Troughton as a doctor, and I think he's so lovely and sweet, and he's proper commanding as well, but he's also really sweet. You can totally see a lot of where Matt got his inspiration from. You can totally see that, but I think second Doctor is a little bit sweeter than Matt's Doctor. It's a little bit, teensy bit nicer. Anyway, you go through the doors, and that set is absolutely, I love the set, I love it. It's incredible, that amazing clock thing with all the numbers and all the symbols and the countdown clock. But it looks incredible. I thought that was, oh wow. And then all the levers I want to play. Now that is a set that I would love to play on. Just run around pulling all the levers and that's it. That would be ace.